Hi everybody. Thursday morning, and I've actually had the last 2 days a really bad fog in my head. I know it's grief. I know that it hits me in waves, and I know that's what's happened the last couple of days. And I haven't known whether it was Monday or Saturday, but I'm up and I'm about, and I'm going to get things done today. And one of the things I wanted to do, of course, was to make this video. The performance with Chantal and Nader, Antony and Cleopatra, they are not. She did a 3-hour live stream with all the visas and was crying over he didn't love her. Over 3 hours. And then you've got all the little satellite bits that she does, comes back on. But she did this 3 hours, and then when she immediately was so blatant, immediately that she closed that live stream, who should start up his live stream but the intellectual sprout himself. He's got the personality of a sprout. In Egyptian culture, Chantal, in Egyptian culture, if a man is serious about a woman, and I can say this about the Arabs as well, and other races and religions and what have you, cultures. But in Egyptian culture, if a man is serious about a woman, he will have her meet his family. Now, I know his family aren't here, but Skype, Zoom, anything. And the other thing, a little clue for you as to whether he's serious about you. If a man is serious about you, he will not let you pay for anything. Nothing. It would be shameful for him. It would be shameful for him to allow a woman to pay for even a McDonald's cheeseburger, even a coffee. It would be shameful. But there's Nader, and he allows you to pay his rent, buy the food, have his channel sorted out for him, buy his clothes. He's given up his job on the side, apparently, according to you, but we all know that, you can say one thing one day and the next day it was, well, I wasn't telling a lie, I just changed my mind, or something else came that pointed me in a different direction. But he's given up his part-time hustling, and he's doing nothing except be at home, cook and shop with you. And frankly, I think he's getting fed up of it. It's like a comedy of errors, isn't it? But there's nothing remotely comical about domestic violence, about sexual abuse, or about depression. Nothing remotely comical. And those topics, those events, should not be used as content for your nonsensical videos, playing, saying that there was domestic violence when he's saying no, there wasn't. You've played this for all it's darn well worth. sexual abuse. May Anderson has gone very quiet, hasn't she? Suspiciously quiet. I wonder if, I don't like to say that she would have been lying, but I do. It does. I can say what I'm like. Okay, I'm old. You can say I'm senile. You can say all the rest of it. So I'll say what I bloody well like. I wonder whether May Anderson was actually in on this, just to stir up a little bit of drama. I would hope not. But who's to say? Chantal, you are not a celebrity by any stretch of the imagination. At this point in time, you are just an obnoxious joke. Nader, as I said, you've got all the personality of a sprout. You need to take more lessons and alter that vile attitude you've got when you come onto your live streams and you are talking aggressively to people. You talk aggressively and you're antagonistic, and these are the people who are giving you views and putting money in your pockets. You need to go with your mate Chantal, go to a finishing school somewhere and let a bit of the charm brush off on you. You are both bland, boring and predictable. There's nothing remotely interesting in what you're doing. Nothing. You're an absolute laughing stock, the pair of you. And you need to take heed, because people are not stupid and they're beginning to wake up. Even the most loyal of people are beginning to wake up to this saga that's going on. Anybody, Beezers, hands up, Beezers, hands up if you think domestic violence is funny. Hands up if you think sexual abuse is funny. Hands up if you think depression is funny. Hands up if you think that any YouTuber is entitled to use those topics simply because they want content for a drama that they're playing out to grab as much money and attention as they can. Hi guys. Thanks for the super chat. And Chantal, that was bloody bad acting in the car. You had your great big glasses on, your grandmother's glasses, are they? And you were crying. But anybody can sort of do that, can't they? If you're feeling a little bit depressed and down, anybody can do that. He just doesn't love me. Bad acting. Bad acting. Need to get a grip, girl. The channel, your channel, is going to go the same way as all of your weight loss plans. Straight down the drain if you don't start showing people some respect and applying something to your channel that is actual content. And stop that feeding octopus, El Shami. who comes on with bugger all to say, bugger all to offer. All he is a kept man at this point. And you, Chantal, are keeping him. He has no respect for you. He's never going to marry you. He wouldn't have let you buy a thing for him if he had respect for you. You would have been introduced to his family by now, even over the internet. I think you're probably a little bit lower down in the hierarchy than a camel would be in Egypt. Not even that. What a pair of losers. Losers. Back later.